this computer. Okay. Hello. Good morning. Last week we got the magician and we made a lot of magic. It's pretty awesome. So let's see what this week has in store. It is Monday, June 24th. And I did a little full moon activity on Friday under the light of the strawberry moon, thanking the ancestors for their blessings over our work last week and really feeling their vibes. So let's see. Oh, I got a new one. The sage. That's your, isn't that your, ooh. That's Mika's
Yeah, because I will.
Amakua.
Amakua, thank you.
Can you remind us what that means, Micah?
Yeah, it is the ancestral animal tied to, like, in the Hawaiian culture, tied to like family protection. Just that's a very, very short version of that. Amakua.
Cool, thank you.
Wise, spiritual, wealthy, gracious, intuitive, inspired, devoted, expansive, self-reflective, truth-seeking, emotionally intelligent, truthful, philosophical, and charitable. Maybe all channel the sage. Now let's just take a quick peek here. See if there's any. All of these have some shadow we should be aware of. The shadow. When you are in the shadow of the sage, you limit possibilities because you're too absorbed by your own brilliance to see the bigger picture. So we check our overconfidence and check in with one another, because you already know. This is the 12-year-old who knows everything. Right? I know. You limit your own access to the wisdom and knowledge you actually need to effectively solve the problem or mastermind the vision at hand. Okay, now here is our inspired action plan for the week. We advance our high-value gifts of wisdom by taking action on our knowledge to inspire and guide others to a deeper level of truth and freedom. Join us at our retreat in September.
Most definitely.
16th through 19th. Sounds good. All right. I love this. This little barn owl too. I hear them screeching all the time out here at night. Can you hear them from where you are, Micah? Do you hear them?
Every once in a while.
Screech.
Every once in a while, yeah.
We get the hoo-hoo of the big horned one, but this one, they're a little screechy. They're in, I've seen them up in these pine trees now and then. So I'll be looking for them this week. Have a wonderful week, everyone. I appreciate it.
Thanks, everyone.
See us on the Slackiverse.
Oh, no.
Bye.
No.
Oh, what happened?
So I wanted to share.
Oh, share me.
Because the sage, yeah. So I connected with the sage and it's not going to take so much time. So
I want to hear. Tell me.
yeah. So deep down, something was just like, this has to come out. So over the weekend, I don't recall what book I read, but the message I got from, I don't even remember the title, it's an audio book, but the message I got from the book was, you might already know this, but for me, I didn't know it. It was a new discovery for me. And I got to uncover that there are three types of energy. It's either positive, neutral, or negative. And each and every one is connected to one of them. It could be negative, it could be neutral, it could be positive. Like, regardless of where you are or who you are, like, you're always connected to one of those sources. And I discovered that there are times where you're around people and they're able to influence the energy you're channeling from, even though all your life you may have always been from the positive side, and then there are people you're just around that might be on the neutral or negative side. It's not like they're trying to do anything wrong, it's just that you're in their charge. So they're emitting energy, electricity, and if you're on the neutral side, if you're able to flow both ways, you'd easily absorb the person's charge. So
Mm,
in all of what I'm saying is I got to discover that you could actually be connected to whichever source, and then
Hmm.
you're able to still function, but then you just have to be careful what source you're connected to. And I just got to see that. And it's also a practice I'm trying to follow, that just consciously have it at the back of your mind to always channel from the positive source, so that the people in your charge
mm,
would always be surrounded by so much positivity. Like, and then the second part was on leadership, just now understanding that you have a charge, you should be able to direct your charge in such a way that, like, once you notice that something negative about your vibe or aura, just make sure to take note of the people in your chat so you don't negatively charge them, because along the line you'll get back to yourself and you'll be tapping back from positivity, but you don't want to damage or hurt anyone during the time. So that was just the kind of wisdom nugget I got and I thought to share.
I love it.
No, I like that you shared, Ty. I kind of also really connected with it. While we're
And thank you for pausing me from wrapping us up in my,
No,
in my,
no.
super overconfident energy. Check your shadow, lady. Ah,
It's all
yeah,
good.
you barn owl.
I
Get it together, woman.
Nina, what did it surface for you? Because I want to jump in after you. What did it surface for
absolutely.
you?
Yeah, I think a lot about how an important part of being an authentic person is also knowing like when not to be self-deprecating, because you don't want to over apologize, right? It starts to like lose the credit of it. And I've been working on that myself. Like in my relationship, it's been very helpful. Someone being like, you don't have to like say sorry for if you really didn't do something. Like if you do something, you can, but a lot of the times you're saying it, you're not doing anything. As a gentle reminder, like how am I supposed to know then when it's really important that you're saying sorry? So just remember you don't have to. Anyway, the way it connects to this is when I was listening to it, I was thinking about how maybe we don't have to like overthink much this week. Like it kind of made me feel like some wisdom is intuitive, and especially with this retreat, like we kind of know what needs to get done. The comms need to be put in place. Mika's just getting back. She's gonna obviously be catching up and doing her thing. Like we know what we need to refine, whatever, this and that. And like maybe let's just like not think too hard or try too hard or like be performative. It really gave me like sit in your ease energy, like just be that intuitive wisdom and just roll with it. Like don't make it more complicated than that. So I really like this poll. I don't think we've ever gotten it before as a group, have we?
No, I don't think so. I
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, I loved it. It's really making me feel like just do the stuff you know you need to do this week. Just follow the blueprint. Don't overthink it.
That's right.
I appreciate both of your folks share, and Ty, what you had uh thrown out there made me think about something a couple of my energy teachers shared with me early on, and it's a really important facet of doing engaging in energy work, and not only being mindful of our individual journey, but assisting folks along theirs as well.
Mm.
And that is that we're not intended to be nets for people, safety nets, we're intended to be conduits and sieves, right?
Mm.
Talked about energy and like the transference and whatnot, and being mindful of others that you come in contact with, right? Like there's the observation of whatever state someone else is in, and what state you choose to, mindfully be in. And sometimes there is some transference, it rubs off whether we know it or not, but helping to come back to center and seeing ourselves as sieves so that it's a pass through and not something that it's with us and permeates our spirit or energy and whatnot is a really important thing. And I thank you for that reminder, because oftentimes with those, I think, closest to us, some of us tend to take that on. I personally tend to take that on if someone's not in a great mood or feeling less than optimal,
Mm.
I try to help to be a fixer or, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? I can just sit in however I am, positively or even neutral, and that's still a support of them without being tied to maybe the negative
That's right.
aspect of
That's
that,
right.
you know?
That's right.
So and that connects to what Nina just shared in terms of like having an ease and fluidity this week,
Mm,
and just kind of honoring the characteristics of the sage, and knowing what we know and being confident in what we know, but not overly so, you know.
mm,
There's the confidence that I think helps us have a sure-footedness. And
Mm.
as a Capricorn, I really like sure-footedness, but also I do see benefit in skirting the boundaries of discomfort so that I can grow a little and interrogate that discomfort. So that's that too. And also I was getting, maybe because of the hotter months, that maybe more of my work is going to come to me or come to fruition in the night hours rather than the day hours, much like kind of an owl, very busy at night, you know, nocturnal space. And I had really vivid dreams last night, so that would not necessarily be, you know, that would kind of, I guess, be in that direction too, of maybe some work at night. So yeah.
Mm.
What about you, Emily?
I am grateful to Ty for saying, "Oh no," and stopping us so you all could share these insights with me. Because I'm resonating with everything that you all shared. And yeah, I'm giddy that we got something different this week. It feels special. So.
Yeah, for sure. It's a nice
Right.
building on the magician too. Last week really did feel like magic. It really did.
We're getting some messages here. It was a whole lot of administrator and flower
Oh my God.
for a while there, you know, and now it's like,
And I think the owl is a little off to the side too, like just coming into the frame, like, hey, don't forget her. Like whoop, whoop, like I'm here, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
All right.
Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, thank you all so very much. Have a wonderful day, for real.
Awesome.
And we'll see you.
Team.
Thanks, everyone.
Right.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.